Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Toy Story 30 Years and Beyond, a special edition of 2020 ABC News. I said yesterday that there's a lot of things I kind of want to filter out from my Disney Plus series, or I would go on forever. And while that seems nice for some people, for me, I don't want to necessarily do the series forever. I've been doing it for almost 7 years, and I will probably reach the 7 year mark now that I've done some calculations. And I was always afraid that I wasn't going to make it even through the summer, but Disney has been adding new things. Unfortunately, a lot of it's reality TV, but still, they're adding new things all the time. And I might even get to review this at some point when it arrives on Disney Plus. That's how far ahead I'm thinking. So anyway, this is just a special thing, and one of the things I was talking about, but I wanted to filter out like the ESPN stuff, the Hulu stuff, a lot of stuff that's just either redundant, or I've seen so many shark documentaries. I've forgotten more about sharks than most people have ever learned. Most of it's redundant, yes. But in this case, I was like, also, let's get all the ABC News 2020 stuff out. I had done a few of them, but I was like, I want to keep away from current events because if you want to watch this later, it's maybe years down the road, you discover this and you'd be like, well, it's really out of date. So the only time I've made an exception here now is that if the 2020 special is about Disney stuff, whether it's about the parks, it's about the movies, it's about the series, or the Disney Plus network itself, streaming channel. So that's why I'm doing this. So what it is, it's your normal promotional making of. It's a history, actually, of how it all came together, how it all started, and where we are today. So we get a look at where everybody was. So the new boss at Pixar, Pete Docter, along with Andrew Stanton and so many other a number of new directors. There's a co-director along with Andrew Stanton who's doing this. Of course, Randy Newman is still there doing all the music, but along with Taylor Swift, who has created a brand new song specifically for this movie and specifically for Jessie, right there. This is a very Jessie-centric movie. I have not seen it yet, but for those of you who've already seen it, or if you're thinking about seeing it sometime this week or later, this is a good little intro to see where it all came from, and to bring you up to speed as to what's going on now. It's not a comprehensive story catch up. It's more about the history of the people who created it and why they created it and how they created it. I mean, think about it. Pixar, created by George Lucas. Yeah. Sold to Steve Jobs. Yeah, the Apple guy. And of course, Disney came along, even though these guys were wanted to make a 3D animated feature that was not Disney in style. No songs, no just princesses or anything else. They wanted to make it very much sort of almost a rebellious act of animation. But they realized, yeah, this kind of thing that's not easily done, and Disney does know how to do it. Also, they have the money to invest in such a thing. And so they made a partnership, and that's how Toy Story 5, the original Toy Story, was brought together. Even though they've been doing the 3D animation all the way back into the 80s. Toy Story was in 1995, which is, again, 31 years ago now. 31 years ago, it was the first 3D animated feature of its kind. So we get lots of moments in this with Tim Allen and Tom Hanks and Joan Cusack. We get each of the actors. We even get a few look backs at some of the old actors that have passed since. Don Rickles is one of them, and one of the new actors adding to the to the group, Conan O'Brien, as a toy that teaches you how to go potty. He's very proud of this. This is so recent, by the way, that they do include footage from the red carpet just a few weeks ago. So yeah, it's this is very timely. I wanted to get this in now rather than have it randomly selected months from now. So yeah, I've chose this to make sure we talked about it. For me, I mean, there's a lot of Pixar documentaries on Disney Plus. There's a lot of there was a 20th anniversary Pixar thing, and they always do kind of behind the scenes. I think there's a Pixar series that talks about how they've done different things different ways throughout the years, focusing on different films. But of course, Toy Story is the original franchise for Pixar, and Toy Story 5, whether you say, well, do we need a fifth Toy Story or not, well, you get to see why it all came together and a little bit how, but without spoiling anything in the story, really. You kind of get an idea of what it's about, but not any more than you would have gotten just by looking at the trailers. So definitely worth checking out if you plan on seeing it opening weekend, or if you've already seen it Thursday night or Friday. So this is Saturday, right? I'm filming this on Saturday. So yeah, definitely it's worthwhile checking out if you're a Pixar fan and just want to see the origins of so many ideas and so many characters that we know and love, and the creation of a whole lot more. Is a lily pad going to be the evil technology that takes down the toys we know and love once and for all, ending the franchise? I doubt it. But yeah, doesn't mean there can't be more. I just hope that each time they make a Toy Story film or a sequel to any other Pixar film or any other Disney film, yes, we're getting a Frozen 3 from Disney Animation, we're getting Incredibles 3, we're getting all these things from Pixar. As long as they have the reason why they're doing it, I know this is difficult, the reason why they're doing it is because they have the story, and not because, oh, you know what, this could shore up our budget for 2027 or 28 or 35. Just please come in with the purpose of telling the story and giving us more of the characters we love, rather than we have money to do this, so now let's put something out there that will sell toys. Please. Pixar, Disney, we love you. Do that. If there's a Toy Story 6, just make sure there's a story. In this one, I think they have something. So, again, hopefully I'll see it in the next few days. If not now, by the time you see this. Anyway, I am excited to now select something that I haven't done in a few days. Randomly, 20. This is how I do it if you haven't seen this before. I have a number generator that has a specific span that's related to the number of things I have remaining left to watch on Disney Plus. And when this list was made, there's about 74 things I had not watched yet. 74 remaining. I've watched everything else, except for the new stuff that's just been added, but that'll be added in the next quarter, starting in July. But 20 corresponds to this spreadsheet that I have of everything that's listed on Disney Plus. And oh my gosh, we have so few shorts left. We have no movies left, except for, well, Avatar, Fire and Ash, that's coming up very soon. That's not on Disney Plus yet, but it will be, and I'm already planning on reviewing it. But there's no movies in my random selection list anymore. We've watched every movie on Disney Plus. That's just nuts. Tomorrow, we're going to be watching Cartoonified with Phineas and Ferb. These are shorts, so I'll watch a few, or depending on how many there are, I might watch all of them, because I like Phineas and Ferb. So yeah, Cartoonified with Phineas and Ferb. The shorts is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.